All right. So Sarah claimed that SpaceX is much more efficient than NASA financially, which may be true. But there are still reasons that it's more important that we pay for NASA. Like Zach said, it's important that we protect human lives because NASA has all this regulation. It's much safer. And furthermore, by paying for NASA, we are ensuring that NASA will continue to follow through with their humanitarian mission. We have no assurance. SpaceX is not, SpaceX has no liability to the public to continue with their current humanitarian missions. But because NASA is federally funded, they must continue with their humanitarian mission. According to a 25-year-old NASA veteran who is an atmospheric chemist, he claimed that we refer to the mission statement in our research proposals that go out for peer review whenever we have strategy meetings. NASA is very conscientious about keeping up with their mission and their humanitarian goals. Next, Sarah painted a very lovely picture of all of us living together in harmony on Mars. But in reality, we don't live together in harmony here. Why would moving to Mars allow us to live together in harmony on Mars? The government on Mars would by nature have to be more of a dictatorship because if you have a democracy, not everyone in the democracy has the knowledge that they would need to make educated decisions about all of the technical details that go into making decisions for people living on Mars. So even if we were to get to Mars, which is unlikely, the government would be very unstable. And if people wanted to change the government, that would cause problems. According to Orion Jones, and all space colonies will begin as dictatorships, citing how people revolt on Earth is different from people revolting on Mars. He said that if someone goes and smashes up the habitat, destroys the window, instantly the place is depressurized, the oxygen is lost, and everyone dies. The consequences of violence in space could be much more catastrophic than on Earth. So how do you dissent an environment in which violent disobedience might kill everyone? The problem with government on Mars is that if you don't follow the rules, you would potentially all die. Furthermore, it's unlikely that people even want to go to Mars. According to Tyson Neil deGrasse, an astrophysicist from Harvard, he said that definitely we'll visit as a vacation spot, but I'm skeptical that you'll find legions of people that will go there and want to stay, because people don't want to stay in a cold, harsh environment. They'd rather stay here where it's warm. So that's why it's unlikely that people would go and colonize Mars.